I got excited looking at belts. What am I looking at? So I went back to looking at games. I was like, okay.
Just like, man, I'm gonna look so professional next time I'm at work.
Yeah, I know. I was like, man, I'm gonna buy 2 belts. It's gonna match my shoes. Oh, wait, what the fuck?
All right, everybody, welcome to Hot Couch Potato, the podcast where we talk about video games and Japanese TV shows. My name is Brent, aka Buwap. I'm here with my man Rick, aka A New Perfect Day. What's going on, man?
I was just spreading the word about Taco Bell all week about getting the triple crunch wrap, double crunch wrap. Didn't we talk about this on the podcast? I don't remember.
I think it was afterward when we were talking about what dinner or what we were going to eat for dinner, trying to figure out what we would eat for dinner. And I said, I haven't been at Taco Bell in a while. They're like, oh, yeah, I'm going to get the crunch wrap. And I said I was going to try it, too. I don't normally get the crunch wraps at Taco Bell, man.
Did you try it, though?
Yeah. It was good. I think I waited too long because it wasn't as crispy anymore when I ate it.
Oh, yeah, you got to get it like as soon as they like hand it to you and just eat it right in front of their face. But basically, I was spreading the word around to everybody about that. And then I was like, okay, I totally going to stop eating Taco Bell because I saw the article about the Food Health Organization. I don't even know what the name is, but basically all of the fast food chains got a F in terms of having their meat raised with antibiotics.
Wait. Every fast food place?
Majority, I think it was like McDonald's, Wendy's, In-N-Out, Taco Bell, Jack in the Box. And they got an F in terms of their beef having antibiotics and stuff like that.
Damn it.
The only ones that got like an A was literally, I think it was Smash Burger or something like that. And it was only 2 basically they listed.
Shit.
And everybody else got like pretty bad scores. And I was like, Jesus, like now makes me think about cooking my own food. But basically to go back, I was like gonna stop eating Taco Bell, and then that's when you like mention, you're like, oh yeah, they were gonna bring back the Xbox something Taco Bell box.
Oh yeah, Anthony was the one that mentioned that one. Yeah,
I was like, God damn it, now my stomach's gonna hurt for however long, and all that.
I usually rock with the chalupas at Taco Bell. I always get chalupas just because the fry bread is amazing on that shit. So I think I'll stray too far from just chalupas. But every time I go to Taco Bell, I tell myself this is the last time I'm ever going to Taco Bell, And I just get that random craving for fucking chalupas, man. Damn, what was I gonna ask you? I was gonna ask you something about Taco Bell too, dude.
The Crunch Wrap?
Yeah.
Has nacho cheese in it. 2 tacos.
Oh no!
Wrapped in a wrap.
Wait, that's what it was. We were talking about it because it wasn't crunchy anymore by the time I got home. I think this is another like old man syndrome, right? Is eating inside of restaurants, like fast food restaurants. Because I think I don't know if I talked about this on here, but last week when I went to Taco Bell, the drive-thru over there, the one on Sweetwater. I was in the drive-thru and it passes by like the dining area for Taco Bell, right? You could see in the window and shit. This guy straight up had his laptop open in the booth while he was eating Taco Bell, dude.
Jeez.
In fucking Taco Bell. Like
who does that?
The pride. This dude just has no shame. He's doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then in the booth behind him, there was like maybe a family that had just gotten back from a debut or something. They were all wearing suits and nice dresses and stuff. And they just come back from a fancy party at the Taco Bell. It's like, what are you doing, dude? Just get that shit drive through and go home. But when I got home and I ate it, it wasn't too crispy anymore. It wasn't really to my expectations. I realized, oh, these motherfuckers might be the smartest people in the world, dude. Because if you order and eat inside the restaurant, you get that shit fresh and you eat it right away. It is way better, dude.
Yeah.
Right? So that might be another old man syndrome, maybe. Is eating, even if I'm by myself, I'm going to consider eating inside of a restaurant of a fast food place just so I could taste the food fresh. And I think what really changed in my mind was I think I was at Wendy's and I went through the drive-thru and Wendy's is usually pretty fast, right? But they put the fries in super late because I guess they just fried a new batch, and it was that type of shit where once they put it in the bag, the oil was burning holes in the bag and shit like that, and it made the bag clear. I was like, oh damn, they were not playing around today. So of course you get the customary fry as you drive away from the window. So I grabbed the fry, took a bite. It was the greatest fry I've had in my entire life. It was crispy on the outside, soft on the inside, man. It just had just the perfect consistency. Tasted so good, not too much salt. I go bring the food to this table where I'm going to eat at my job, and they're gross. They're soggy. They're not crunchy anymore, man. Not that good. So shit, I think I'm starting to understand the eating inside a fast food place game, man.
I generally go through the drive-through and then I just park and then just eat right in front of them. Because I want to make sure I'm eating it fresh, right off the batch. That kind of thing. That's why it takes me a while to go get food and all that.
But fucking thinking about it too, I don't even live that far from Taco Bell. I think it's like not even a 10-minute drive from Taco Bell to my house, right?
Exactly. Those tacos go by, like, it gets soggy real fast. Like, as soon as 5 minutes or 4 minutes, there's a time limit on it. So.
Oh, man. So it was a slow video game week, man. But it's going to be on and popping this next week, dude. It's going to be so hype. I'm hyped for fucking Red Dead 2, man.
Woo! Red Dead Redemption.
This is the last Sunday we're ever gonna live where there's no Red Dead Redemption 2, man. By the time next Sunday comes around, Red Dead's gonna be out here, man. I can't wait.
Yeah. And then we won't see each other anymore in person. We're just gonna be all online, robbing banks and trains.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. When did they say? I think Red Dead Online comes out in November, correct? It's not gonna come out at launch, so it's gonna take a while before we can play with each other on there.
That's fine. We can knock out the story in a month.
That's exactly what I was thinking too. I know some people were bummed out that they won't be able to play online first thing when the game comes out. But yeah, I'm not mad at it at all. With a game like Red Dead where the story is going to be a huge part of it, to set the backdrop of the Wild West, man, I'm not mad at it at all. It gives you that month, because people are going to finish it in a month, right?
Yeah.
It's going to give you that month to actually enjoy the game and the atmosphere rather than just shooting your way and doing 360 no scope shots off of shit, whatever ridiculous shit people do online nowadays. I know we talked about this a little bit on another podcast before, man. Do you think there's gonna be battle royale in this, dude?
I think I was looking at Call of Duty or pictures of it, and they had something very similar, and it looked like an add-on, like where they have to congregate in the center and kill each other, and as the circle grows smaller. So I was like, okay, maybe there's a high percentage chance that Red Dead is actually going to have that kind of feature, and if it's not now, maybe in the future, because they're going to probably want to compete to Fortnite and all that, but I don't want them to compete with Fortnite and all that. I just want it to be like natural. Like maybe there's a train and there's like, I don't know, like 5 gangs of, a group of 5 different players in each gang, and whoever gets to robs the train first, kind of thing wins. So maybe they can have that kind of thing, or I don't know.
So not quite battle royale, but
like a common objective. But then you can either collaborate with other teams, or you can try to take it for yourselves.
Which, speaking of that Call of Duty battle royale, man, I heard it's hot shit, man. I heard it's super good. And
Call of Duty one?
Yeah, the Call of Duty battle royale.
Oh, yeah.
Just thinking about it, all the battle royale games that are out right now, right? Like Fortnite, H1Z1, PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, all those that are out. They're kind of done by newer studios who don't really have games like Modern Warfare or Call of Duty out yet, right? Like Activision, Infinity Ward, or Treyarch, whoever made this one, has been doing it for a minute. They know how to make video games, So what if you have people that actually have really been out there making great games, make a battle royale game, and that's what this newest Call of Duty turned into. So you can tell like there's less bugs, the graphics are a lot better, all the rules and gameplay is a lot smoother and stuff, man. And it's because these guys have been out here making video games. It's not their first jump in. It's not an alpha pre-release or anything that everybody's playing and paying for. So I think that's why Call of Duty's been so successful.
Yeah, and if you think about it, I think it would be pretty interesting to have Red Dead for Battle Royale. Like, I was just thinking of it as like kind of like PUBG or Fortnite, but then if you have it like
by Rockstar, dude?
Yeah, Rockstar, and it's kind of like Grand Theft Auto. You know, you jack a horse, and it's just chaos everywhere, and you're just shooting each other. Maybe.
But half of the thing is you have to make it realistic too, right? In Call of Duty, you can jump off a building and parachute down. You can't really do that in Red Dead, you know. Making it realistic for that world, for that time in the Wild West might be interesting. If they figure it out, though, I think it'd be a fun battle royale.
Yeah, maybe they just, you naturally load in randomly in different spots, but everything is randomized. Maybe the buildings are randomized, the items are randomized, so it's like they're not in the same location kind of thing. It's just they could be literally anywhere. Maybe that could be the possibility. So that way it's not unfair for everybody to, whoever like falls from the sky and they know exactly where to build their stuff and get stuff. In Red Dead, it's so random that nobody really knows exactly where things are.
Yeah. I can see it now, man. Just having an all tomahawk run in Battle Royale. Just doing a whole game
follows
throwing
you
tomahawks
everywhere.
Just doing a whole game throwing tomahawks, man. That would be great.
Oh my god.
But man, we've been waiting so long for this game. It got delayed twice. It was supposed to come out last fall, and then it was going to come out in April. And then they're like, psych, we're going to put it back to fall 2018. Not that I've really been dying every time they delayed the game, but man, the first time we saw that trailer over a year, maybe 2 years ago now, up until this day, the hype has been real, man. I can't wait to play this, dude. It's gonna be good times.
Exactly. And I don't know. I just hope we don't rush through the story too fast.
Oh no, yeah.
No, I just want to enjoy going through every side mission. Saving or robbing people. That'd be pretty cool.
I'm gonna collect all the dandelions I run across, dude.
I was gonna say that. You collect all the grass.
If I ride by an animal, I'm gonna stop, chase the animal, and shoot it. If I've never seen it before, dude, I'm just gonna all the pelts, all the meats out there, dude.
Yep, the cougar is gonna come out of nowhere.
Yeah, man, I can't wait. They just came out with the launch trailer this week. The little 30-second trailer they'll be showing before NBA games, before NFL games, just on TV in general and all over the internet. Most surprising part of the trailer is you hear John Marston's voice, man. It was good to hear his voice again. There were reports that the guy that was voice acting John Marston wasn't going to come back for this Red Dead, but I don't know, maybe they had some old unused voice files. Yeah. From the first one, they'll just reuse it for this one.
That's fine because he didn't really talk too much. It's just, you want to die, friend? That's all you really need for every single line.
You just have him because you know how the game works. You could bring on certain people for certain heists or whatever from the gang. His thing is he just stands in the back and yells at everybody.
I think you probably only yell at one person. Bill Williamson. Bill.
Bill Williamson. Oh man, that'd be great, dude. Man, I actually, now that I'm thinking about it, that'd be a great mechanic. Like, so Grand Theft Auto 4, right? There was 2 DLCs where you could play as the Lost Biker Gang or as this dude that worked for Gay Tony, right? They're all involved in this storyline in Grand Theft Auto 4 with stealing and selling these diamonds. So in the mission, someone jumps in, or I think the guy from the Ballad of Gay Tony jumps in and breaks up the deal, and it's actually the biker gang and Nico like trading the diamonds, you know. So of course, after the guy breaks up the deal, it's just an all-out shootout. You know what I mean? And Nico, when you play as Nico in Grand Theft Auto 4, you just go through, kill everybody, right? When you play that mission in Lost and Damned, you play as that biker dude, and walking out of the museum after Nico has killed everybody is crazy, man. As you're walking out, you're like, man, this guy's crazy, or this freaking Russian's out of his mind, or whatever he says, you know. And there's just all dead bodies everywhere that Nico killed. You don't really do anything, I think, except for escape out the back in that mission. So to think about it, where you have John Marston, who you played through in, you know, Red Dead, the original one. What if he just goes Super Saiyan whenever you take him out? He just kills everybody
Wipes
real
out
quick.
everybody.
I know, man. You just have to stand there. Bill Williamson's like your sniper. Everybody has different roles, you know, that they play in the gang. That'd be kind of tight, man.
Dude, that would be.
I can't wait, dude. I'm gonna be, like I said, I'm gonna be watching westerns all this week just to get myself. I might buy a hat.
A cowboy hat? I actually have a cowboy hat. An authentic cowboy hat.
One of my coworkers, where was he going? I think he was going to a wedding or something in Mexico over the weekend, and he was trying to find a place in San Diego before he went down to Mexico where he could buy a cowboy hat. So I guess you got to wear cowboy hats at weddings in Mexico, you know, or maybe it was at a ranch or something. But anyways, he couldn't find one. He went to Boot Barn, whatever it was out there in Claremont, and he couldn't find anything. So he went all the way down. On his way, he stopped by somewhere in Mexico to buy a hat. And he said it cost him $15 for this leather cowboy hat. He brought it to me. I was like, damn, dude, this is a nice hat. I would wear this just to hang out, man.
I know. Next time we get together, I think we're just gonna have to all bring a cowboy hat
and vests, dude. We gotta wear vests, man. Just for no reason.
With the boots and the star on the back.
Oh shit! Yeah, it looks like we're a biker gang or something, or we're a biker club. And you just go into a car real quick, man.
What are these Filipino-looking cowboys? Oh my god!
Oh man, that would be funny. But yeah, dude, super hype. That's out on Friday. I'm taking a half day that day just to play, man. No shame. Just, you know,
nice.
I take off work early just to play a video game, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna go into work early just to get out early to play a video game.
Oh man. Oh, dude. So today was what event was it? Beldum event.
Beldum.
Pokemon Go.
Yep.
Fortunately, I was at lunch for like the whole afternoon with my family, so I was just sitting there trying to catch Beldum in Sioux Plantation, dude. It's all right, man. You know, I caught, I think, one shiny. It was like my second one, but only had 10 CP. So I'm just going to have it there just for decoration, man. How was it over in Balboa today?
It was as packed as the Squirtle event, I would think. There was like a lot of people. I don't know if they were particularly there for the event, but there was a lot of people on their phones. And we had like a one Mewtwo raid. And you know where the food truck was? Where they were lined up in the middle row.
Oh, okay.
There's like a bunch of food trucks. Just picture that with a bunch of people. And they were all like there for the Mewtwo raid. So, you know, the reception was pretty bad. Just there's a lot of people, and it wasn't as hot, so that was a good thing. But other than that, yeah, I was just with my cousin, and we were just walking around for a bit. And after we got like mainly what we needed, you know, we decided to just drive around. And I think I found it more easier to, if you're in your vehicle and you're just going back and forth in Balboa Park.
Wait, no way. You're going to kill somebody, dude.
No. Because the thing is, you know, there's a lot of cars. And so you're already bumper to bumper kind of thing. So you're not moving. There's already a bunch of Pokemon all about, and you're in AC. So basically, yeah, I found it like a little bit more easier to get around. And then especially when you go down to that park area where there's people, you just park, you know, on the side of the road, and then you catch like maybe 4 or 5 Beldums that were spawning. So
shit, okay.
That's the thing too. So yeah, today was a pretty good day. Nothing really happened other than, yeah, we just caught a lot of Beldums. And if you do need a Metagross, I think me and Dustin have one for you. So
awesome. Yeah, man.
I have 3.
I used to all my pineapple berries trying to get enough candy to have the last evolution of it, but didn't work out, dude. I was just in one place, so I really wasn't gonna be able to get one. I think I got up to like 50 something candies though, so RIP, bros. But yeah, the turnouts.
I have an extra shiny evolved form too.
The turnouts look crazy for those now, man. What was the last thing you guys went out there for too? Was it Chikorita? Was it busier than Chikorita Day?
Chikorita. I think it was a little bit less busy.
Okay.
For Chikorita. But I just remember Squirtle was like really crazy. Everybody was in a Squirtle hat or some sort of Pokemon outfit. But today, yeah, there's still people dressed up. You saw the trainers, you know, like the fishermen or whatnot. And I even saw a guy that was like really decked out. He had a Pokemon hat, he had the vest, and he had gloves on. And I was like, damn, dude, this guy is like really in it, you know, like power to him.
Whoa, dude. The gloves, bro. Were they fingerless? They were fingerless gloves?
I couldn't tell. I was just like too busy trying to raid for a gym. And then I thought he was going to help, but apparently, you know, he finished by the time me and my cousin got there. But then I was like, just glancing at him, I was like, holy shit, this guy got a vest, gloves, and he has the red Pokemon hat from, I don't know, Red. I was like, damn, this guy is he has no shame. He's pretty proud. I was like, all right, that's cool. But other than that, yeah, you just saw your typical people.
More power. Yeah, more power to him, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, ever since the new one's released, I've been really out there. I mean, I haven't really been out there. I just mainly go on my breaks, you know, walk that lap around my campus where my work is at and catch some Pokemon. I think I just need one more day of doing that round and I'll have the first 3 starters all fully evolved and stuff. So that should be all right, man. Did they mention where they're gonna drop everything else for that generation of Pokemon Go?
I don't know. Like, I think I reread their thing, and they said they will do it in waves.
Okay. Because I know there's more Eevee evolutions.
Yeah.
People have been trying to evolve them, but it hasn't worked out yet. So that'd be interesting to see.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I got an EX raid pass, man.
Oh, nice.
So can you make it to Claremont Mesa, dude, by like 5 o'clock?
What day?
I think not this Tuesday, but next Tuesday.
Maybe. I think I can try.
Okay, dude.
Because I get out at 4:30.
Okay, dude.
So
I'm gonna send you.
Claremont Mesa is like literally down the street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, dude. I'm gonna invite you, man.
Wait a minute. That's right next to your work too.
Exactly. Because I raid next to my work. So yeah, man. If you were down,
I guess I'm just gonna have to. Yeah, come into work early, 30 minutes early.
I'll send you that invite, man.
Nice.
So that should be good times. Were you able to catch a Shinx? I think that's how I got this EX raid pass. Was because
you were mentioning that.
Yeah.
It was a lot of people actually trying to catch that thing, but yeah, I got 2 and I didn't realize it evolved, so now we gotta keep raiding for
I
it?
know, man. Is that the only way to get that shit?
Yeah, I hope it doesn't evolve a 3rd time. I'm gonna look that up.
No, it does,
dude.
Pokemon it does? Yeah, because it takes 25 to evolve it to its first form, and then 100 to its next form. So it's gonna be horrible. All those raid passes, dude.
Oh my god, I'm like Googling it right
now. Like you said, they might just eventually release it as like a regular Pokemon. I saw a raid with a Bidoof in it, so maybe. Who knows, man. But yeah, that's rough, dude.
It evolves into Luxio. Oh, and then it does Luxray. Oh my god.
The disappointment, dude.
Oh my god. It's pretty hard enough to find one. Oh god.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah,
I'm just gonna feed it all the candy.
No, don't do that. I'm pretty sure they'll eventually release it to what do you call it? I feel like that's this generation's Pikachu. That's what I think he is. Because that's like an electric type, right?
I see.
Yeah. But that being said, I think Pokemon suffers from what Star Wars does. They try to recapture the magic by exactly recreating what was done before, which they should.
No, they gotta make Ash win one of these days, and not get beat by rookie trainers when he goes to the next island.
I know, someone that's just lucky or something.
Yeah, like his Pikachu gets getting whooped, and every time he like restarts a new series, I'm like, dude, what the heck? Shouldn't the Pikachu be level 400 by now?
Yeah, man, I'm surprised they haven't let him win yet, because
exactly.
Pokemon's been out since we've been like 10, 11, right? This is like almost 20 years of Pokemon being out. Actually, I think, didn't they just celebrate their 20-year anniversary?
Yeah, I think so.
Ash still isn't a Pokemon master? Get out of here, dude.
Exactly. They will never let us fulfill our dreams. So that's a bucket list that will never be accomplished. If I win the lotto, oh yeah, lotto's like probably 1.6 billion. But if I win, I'm gonna pay these people to like, no, let Ash win the original tournament with the original Pokemon, and then call it a day and retire him. Don't reboot him at all.
And then when he's about to lose, have Butterfree come through, paralyze everybody.
Oh, exactly. Like, have all the Pokemon he released come back to him at the final battle and, like, call it a day kind of thing.
Did he release Pidgeot too?
He did, dude, I have no. He released every evolution Pokemon generally. When they got to the max tier, he's like, you know what? I don't need you anymore. You guys are too strong. I can't lose with you guys, so you guys got to get out of here.
Oh man, I can't lose with you guys. That's funny.
Yeah, 904 million. It says if you do a cash option for the 1.6 billion lotto.
904 million, you said?
Yeah, if you choose, it says if you choose cash option, you will get 904 million. And then you have to pay, I don't know the taxes, like 39% or something like that of it.
So that's still at least like
500 million or something.
Yeah, 600. Man. God damn.
Dude, that is a lot. Let's see, 2.39. Yep, minus 9.
You might as well just buy the anime studio, dude. You might as well buy the Pokemon company. Yeah, buy Pokemon, dude, and just redo it.
Do it the right way. Let people win.
That would be crazy, dude.
And stop making new Pokemon. Just let people capture all the rare Pokemon already.
I'm excited now. If you win the lotto, man, and just reshape Pokemon, that'd bring it back. Yeah. For sure.
I think I would focus not on the Pokemon, but the Pokemon trainers. So like, I don't know, like everybody will be so unique. We're gonna create a massive MMO virtual reality Pokemon kind of thing, and you can dress to whatever you want, and you have to have like kind of like a title. You have to earn it. So if you're a fisherman, you have to actually be fishing for fish Pokemon or something like that. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. It's just to recapture that magic of the endless possibilities of what types of trainers are out there. Like Sabrina, the psychic trainer, and all that, or some kind of ghost trainer. And, so yeah, I'd be a good gym battle.
To be a ghost trainer, you have to be a creepy old lady like Agatha. Wasn't it Agatha? You just have to look creepy to be a ghost trainer.
Agatha? Let me see. I'm gonna Google that. Thank you, Google, for being there for me. Pokemon ghost trainer.
She was Elite Four? I think she was part of the Elite Four.
Oh, was she?
I think so. Yeah, because she wouldn't have been a gym leader. There was no ghost gyms, so yeah, she would have definitely been a what do you call it? In the Elite Four, she might have been the third one you fought. Because the first one, oh, here we go. Let's flex the knowledge here. First one was Lorelei, because she had the ice Pokemon. Oh god, I don't remember the second guy, but he had fighting Pokemon.
Oh, I remember that guy, the karate guy.
Yeah, what was his name?
Started with a B, like Bruno or something.
Oh, if it's Bruno, that's weak. Go ahead and Google, man. But yeah, Bruno's a weak name. That actually sounds about right. Then it was Agatha with the ghost Pokemon. And then it was, what was the last guy's name? Was it Draco? For dragons?
The dragon guy, dude?
Yeah. Was his name Draco?
No idea.
Dang, here I was thinking we were going to flex the knowledge. And yeah, we actually don't know anything, man. I just knew the first and the third one.
Oh, okay. So it's Lorelai,
Uh-huh.
Bruno,
Oh, it was
Agatha,
Bruno.
and Lance.
Lance, there you go. Why the hell did I think his name was Draco? Maybe because he had
And then the
dragon.
champion is Blue.
Yeah. And man, the music though for that final fight,
Heck yeah, dude.
crazy.
Or the Victory Road song where you get pumped up to walk
To
through
actually fight.
all of the battle. Yeah. See, that was the magic there. Just like feeling pumped up. But
I think the only way I beat the Elite Four the first time I ever beat it was because I used items. Like throughout the whole game, I wasn't really using
like
potions.
The max potion stuff, right?
Yeah, throughout the whole game, I really wasn't using any potions or anything like that. But after, I think that was, you only got like 2 of those potions that brought up the number of times you can use an attack. I think they're called like PP potions or something, right? Because they were power points or whatever they called it. But I had to use one of those too, like in the lead up to the final battle. So that was crazy. That was actually hard. From what I remember, beating that for the first time.
Yeah,
it took me a while, man. But yeah, dude. Oh, so we need to talk about, because we haven't talked about this in a long time, and I feel like we really laid down the train tracks for this train, dude. So we need to bring it back, dude. That being said, if you've watched Terrace House, man, please.
Spoiler.
Leave for the next like 20 minutes while Rick and I dish real quick, man, because we're bringing it back, dude. Is this the right music, man? Do you accept this? This, what do you call it?
Is that Terrace House music in the background?
Yeah, man. Do you accept this music, man?
No.
Really, man? What's wrong with this intro song?
We're trying tonight.
See, you already know the words, dude. You know the words.
Too hard. I just want to skip this intro tonight.
All right. We'll go back to the truth. Dude.
I think it's because, I don't know, I have the high expectation of feeling pumped up in an awkward situation. And that's what the original song did.
And that's what
it's like
this song does.
Yeah, it like escaped your reality. There you go. Yep. It's like, oh my god. It's like, there's that awkwardness, and then boom, you're like talking about dreams and shit. I don't know. It was the perfect exit cue song to exit.
Yeah, man. Know? When that awkward thing happened in the middle of the opening sequence, and then they just need to cut away real quick. This song just plays, dude.
I wonder how the cameraman can endure all of that, you know? He's just in the middle of all that, and he's like, I don't know what to do. I don't know. When do I stop recording, guys? When do I stop?
I have no idea either, dude. Who knows, man?
Or he like has to sit in the car and just like watch the awkwardness.
Oh man,
the taxi driver, poor taxi driver.
So 2 weeks ago, man, they released, I guess, the 5th part of Terrace House, Opening New Doors, onto Netflix, and it had like 8 episodes, man. I don't know why the last part of it had only 4 or 5 or something like that, but this run of it seemed to be pretty long, man. It's kind of crazy.
I think maybe they're trying to knock it all out. You know, they're like, okay, we might be losing viewers, so let's just dish it all out by now.
And boy, did they fucking dish it out, man. Because this season was fucking spicy, bro. What the fuck? They had just all the drama happened in the past 5 episodes, dude. I was enthralled.
Exactly. The spicy tuna roll. You know, it was pretty spicy. And then the thing is, it's like, I didn't realize, you know, I already told you guys I would be dropping it. And I was like, I don't know, it doesn't catch my interest. But as soon as I started watching it in rush hour, I was like, man, I didn't realize I finished all of the episodes and now there's no more.
So crazy, right? I think the last season left off with the new girl, the innocent chick who would never hold hands with anybody, who'd only been kissed once and all this shit, man. She was just gloating, man, over Mayu about how much Noah doesn't like her. The white dude, and how much he likes the innocent chick, the round faced chick, man.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. I already mentioned that the peanut gallery. They even admitted that they were narrating her backstory to be as if she was a good person, and we all believed it.
Oh yeah.
But then when you start seeing stuff like that, where she's gloating about, and then especially the time when Mayu had to, spoiler alert, leave Tara's house, and then they asked, "What did you have anything to say to Mayu?" And she was like, "Nothing, nothing." I'm so fucking happy. Nothing. There's no tears from her. I was like, "Damn, this is some crocodile tears." Oh man.
Because then when they even had like a conversation, like, "Oh, I want to be better friends. I feel like you're uncomfortable around me because this white dude likes me more than he likes you and all this shit," right? So I thought stuff would work out, but it ended up not really working out between them.
Oh yeah, that bugged me too. The part where Yui is the girl, basically the angel, supposedly girl. She was like crying the first time in front of Mayu, and she was like, "I don't understand. I just want you. I would just want to be able to tell you, I had a good time with your crush. I just want to be able to rub it in your face and show you that I'm eating your ice cream. Please let us be friends so I can do that in front of your face."
Oh, shit.
I was like, man, are you rubbing the salt in? Like, I don't understand. Like, basically, if you think about it, this is my analogy. If you have two people, two girls, let's say, and you have one piece of ice cream, one ice cream cone, and then the one girl says, "Oh, hey, I like that ice cream. I'm going to go after that ice cream." The other girl doesn't even like the ice cream, but she's like, "Oh, I don't understand. I want to lick the ice cream in front of you and tell you how much I enjoy the ice cream and how great it is, but I don't want you to be mad at me. I don't understand why you're mad at me." Like that kind of shenanigans. So that's how I envision the whole scenario at that particular point in time.
Because she was even kind of sneaky with how she felt too, right, Yui? When Mayu initially asked her, "Oh, do you like him? Do you have feelings for him?" She's like, "I don't know. I don't think so, but I'd like to open myself up to the opportunity," right? It just wasn't clear at all how she felt. So I think even then, when we actually believed her that she didn't know how she felt, she already liked him, dude.
Yeah.
As these things played out, she frigging, has been a little bit conniving throughout this whole situation. You know what I mean? It's been kind of wild how she's been acting. Because I think it's come full circle too. What initially got us into the series was when the baseball player guy and the haircut, the barber dude, like they liked the same chick, and they're like, "Oh, good luck on your date with her." "Oh yeah, you too. Good luck on your date." Like that's what got us into the show, right? Just that awkward, weird culture that Japan has. That was between two guys over a girl. Now they
had honor.
Now it's two girls over a guy, and it seems kind of gnarly, man. Because they did the same thing. I think they wished each other luck on their dates. When Mayu and the white dude went to that waterfall trip, she was like, "Oh, good luck. I hope you hear something positive today," before they left, man.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, while Mayu's cooking bento for them for their waterfall date, she asks Yui to try some, and Yui's like, doesn't say anything when she asks her if it's good or not.
Yeah, exactly.
Which, by the way, that was probably the grossest egg I've ever seen, dude. It looked pretty gross. So I understand.
You could have the constructive criticism, like, "Oh yeah, it needs a lot of just redo the egg, to make it better," something like that. But basically, it was like, I don't know.
Didn't help her out at all, dude.
Yeah, and then what? Also what she did too, I'd like to point out, is when I think the second time they went on that date, and then it was Mayu. Mayu was like kind of snuck out because she didn't want to hear it all.
Oh yeah,
how the date went, and she went to the back to the room and all that, and then Yui like follows her, and she was like, "I just want to be open, and tell you how much fun I had." I'm like, God damn, dude. You want to kick a person while they're down?
And then, so when it gets confirmed, right? I think the whole reason they went on that waterfall date, Mayu and what's his name, dude? The white dude's name. Noah. When Mayu and Noah finally went out on that date, she gets confirmation, right? He says, "Yeah, there's absolutely no chance. I don't see you that way," and all this, right? her heart's just tore up because all the dudes that she's ever liked on the show just aren't into her. So she's kind of tore up. She goes back to the house and is all upset, and then tells Yui about this, right? Man, Yui has the worst poker face I've ever seen in my life. While Mayu's telling her, oh yeah, he doesn't like me, this chick is in the background like giggling to herself, like laughing, like, oh no, yes, now it's my turn. You're like, oh, what the fuck, dude? Come on.
Yeah, man. And then she was like yawning and everything. I was like, damn, dude. Well, she did, in her defense, say that she was not the person you think, we thought her to be.
That's very true.
Very beginning. Yeah. But, like I said, the Peanut Gallery narrated her backstory, and we thought she was like a nice girl who never held hands with a guy. Maybe she choked, a guy out, but who knows? So, yeah, basically all that shenanigan happened.
Yeah, that was crazy. And then when I guess she started liking Noah, she like went with Taka into the guys' room and talked about it real quick. Maybe asking for tips or advice or something. She goes back out in the living room with Mayu and is just laughing the whole time, like, ooh, guess what we talked about? And just never tells her anything, dude.
Yeah.
That was kind of shiesty, bro. That one, her character was definitely in question after that, man. That was horrible.
Yeah. And then she was like, oh, yeah, what did you guys talk about? And she's like, haha, nothing. We didn't talk about that. We didn't talk about... And then Mayu was like, okay, I'm just getting the fuck out of here, like, I don't want to deal with your shit.
And not out of here as in out of the room. She fucking left the show, dude. That was crazy, bros. She said, all right, I got dumped again. Let me just leave the show.
Yep. And on to the next part. And that was when, when Mayu left, and Yui and Noah went on that date. And then that's when, after the date, Yui was like really interested in Noah, but then Noah comes in and says, hey, yeah, I don't like you like that. Don't invite me to the next date, kind of thing. What got me too was like Yui, I think the following day was on Noah's ass about ditching work. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? She was basically venting, her anger. She was like, oh, this didn't affect me at all. But she was like so mad. She was like talking to what's his name, Shohei. She was just talking it out. She was releasing all of that anger and frustration, even though she did say like, oh yeah, this didn't affect me at all. She was just so angry.
It's like I've ever fucking heard, man. She said, yeah, I'm not yelling at him because he dumped me yesterday. It's not because of that. It just seems totally irresponsible.
Yeah,
now she's finding all of his faults and stuff and pointing them out. Come on, bro.
Yeah, and I was like, man. Why does it even matter if he goes to work or not? Like, what the fuck? You're not my mom. Why do you need to do that? What was good too is how Noah detected it in the beginning during that camping trip, and then she just like suddenly started asking these crazy questions. God. I was like, really? You gotta ask these
Didn't
questions?
Just do that, but pulled out a list of questions, dude.
Yeah, that written down.
Crazy red flag, bro.
Yeah, that's like, nope. You should avoid all that. And I guess Noah definitely picked that up, and he was like, yeah, I ain't having none of that shit. So...
And you know what else? I think this season too, I think Shohei really wore on me, man. I think initially, I don't know, I wasn't really feeling him. I think everybody after the initial cast that comes in, you don't really like, you know what I mean? Or you don't have the same positive attitude towards them that you do from the original cast members. But as time went on through this season, I think he became an even better cast member, right? When that happened with Noah and Yui, he was the one that convinced Noah, like, dude, you better tell her how you feel right away. You better not have this drag on and lead her on any more than you already are. You got to tell her now that you don't want to go out with her again. So I think that was a good shot for him. I think he kind of force kissed, what's her name again? Sana. But he didn't have the crazy hook this time, so it was all right.
I thought he did have the crazy hook. So
I think he just leaned into it this time. He didn't bring his hand all the way around like when they went out to dinner that one time, man.
And like stuck his finger in her mouth.
Yeah, dude.
Picking out whatever's in her teeth. But,
yeah, man.
Yeah,
But he
the
picked
one
up.
thing that made me angry with Noah was when, like after all that happened, Shohei got rejected by Sana, and
Dude.
then Noah goes into the room and was like, I don't know, he was just laughing it away. He was like, "Oh yeah,
Bro.
Santa kissed me," ha ha, ah, ha, and then like this guy has already been kicked down. He bought out the church, and the peanut
Wait,
gallery
we gotta
already
talk about
roasted him,
that. We gotta talk about that, dude. So,
and
Shohei, what
whatnot,
the
and then
fuck?
yeah, dude, I
Can't believe
don't
that.
know. Maybe that's his like first
Not
girlfriend,
to
but
propose to her or anything. He called the church and said, "Hey, can I come by and ask this girl to be my girlfriend around 8 o'clock?" Like, called the church for permission for that
yep.
shit. What the fuck? And I thought he was just gonna be outside, because it's a nice looking church, and ask her if she wants to be his boy or his girlfriend, outside the church. This dude was at the front of the altar with a bunch of flowers and shit as she walked down the aisle. That was fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
was fucking
and
crazy.
I just like the peanut gallery. They're making fun of that. They're like, "Oh,
The phone
hey, can
conversation.
I just would like to interrupt the couple asking the other person out. So please, do you have any reservations or any
Oh yeah, that's
specials?"
what Noah would do. Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, because before they did that, Noah said, "Oh yeah, I might be interested in Sana,"
yep.
and I
And
think
then
I'm
he
gonna ask
pushed
her
it
out to
ahead.
lunch or something like that. And that's when fucking Shohei was like, "Oh, okay, good luck." And then he called the church right away. He was like, "Yo, I'm gonna ask this chick out. I can't give those white guy the time of day, man."
Exactly. And yeah, that was pretty fast though. But I was like, God damn, he decorated the entire church
Yeah.
and did the whole formal thing. I guess that's the traditional way. I'm not sure, but more power to him. But yeah, I already had a feeling that it's possible that Sana and the Noah guy were already like making out behind the scenes because the peanut gallery pointed out that there's a part where they went missing during camp.
Mm.
Noah and Sana,
Mm-hmm.
and they couldn't find them, and then that's when Yui was like, "Yeah, we couldn't find you guys," and then she brought it up to Taka and all that, and that's where they had the conversation. Just like admit it, you guys were talking and getting together while
That part was funny
Shohei
too,
was
man.
trying to get with you.
When it
So,
felt like Yui was Phoenix Wright, dude. When she was
oh
questioning them about
yeah,
that, it was funny because there was one point, right, where she was sitting down asking them questions. Damn, this chick and her questions, man, she's crazy. Anyways,
exactly.
there was one point where she was sitting down asking. I think she asked two questions while they were sitting down, right? Then the third question, all of a sudden she's standing up in the kitchen and shit. I was like, oh my god, this editing is amazing, dude.
I know. I was like,
They
damn.
couldn't have done that any better.
And she followed up after each question
Yeah,
perfectly with a
yeah.
response and like, I see. It's like,
Just to make you feel
golly.
nervous about shit. Did I answer wrong, dude?
Yeah, exactly. But, I think they were, getting together before all that happened. I think that's why, Serena was like hesitant to go with Shohei
Hmm.
because that stuff was actually already happening. And
Yeah,
yeah, and then now they're what, together,
yeah.
technically. And I'm like, geez, good for them. Now wipe them out. Like,
It's
leave,
crazy how
leave.
that one turned out, dude. He really went through all three chicks in the house, man, and then ended up with Sana, the last person you would expect, man. But
Exactly.
going back,
And
man, Shohei should have snuffed him as soon as that dude came up and was laughing about them making out. Shohei
I
should have like
know.
choked him out real quick. He was, I think that's the maddest I've ever seen a Japanese person be, dude.
Yeah, he was like, don't come to me for advice,
Yeah,
shit like this. And you shouldn't be laughing at this kind of stuff like when he's down. And he
yeah,
was just laughing nonstop. I
yeah,
was like,
man,
dude, is someone about to go down tonight? Because
dude.
this guy, I was getting mad too. I was like, man, Noah's being a like total douchebag. He broke the bro code
Oh yeah,
originally. And even the peanut gallery was like, yeah, he broke the bro code. You don't like kick people down while they're down.
yeah.
It's just
That was
there's
super flagrant.
yeah. So I was like, at first, I too thought Noah was like, like a really good person that was actually serious about everything. But turns out, he skips work, goes out to party, and also, he kicks people when they're down.
Yeah, man. That's the thing that I noticed too. So not just Yui, but Noah too. They painted him. He's like, oh, he's a millionaire. He comes from a rich family, but he's out here working at the izakaya, just wanting to earn his own money and make it for himself. Turns out it's not really like that.
I'm pretty sure he has money from his parents, and he's just skipping work just to show face.
Yeah,
he's going to work just to
show face. Yeah, I feel that 100%, man. But good thing for Shohei, man. He's about to have the most fire album of all time, dude. After that, it's about to be like Drake levels of music, man, that he's gonna come out with since Sana broke his heart, man.
Shit, yeah. I think they were like mentioning it was on Spotify as one of the top trending. I was like, God damn, dude.
But the scenes immediately after, I think that happened with him and Noah, when Noah was just laughing at him about making out with Sana. He was outside, just like playing his piano outside by himself, dude. And then the next scene, he was in the living room eating McDonald's by himself, just on the floor eating a burger, dude. And I forgot someone came up and was like, "That's it? That's all you're eating for dinner?" He's like, "Yeah, this is all I'm eating for dinner." I was fucking rolling, dude. Yeah, I was fucking rolling, dude. So he left, man. Wait, before that though, the chick that replaced Mayu. All right, man. What do you think? Is she a plant or what?
The one that likes Taka, is that the one?
Yeah, her name's Aya or something like that.
Yeah, I remember you brought up a good point. Like, maybe they actually brought her in because after conducting the interviews of all the girls, they found out she really likes Taka. And since Taka's been in the cast for so long, maybe they had to pull him out of the show. In order to do that, you have to find someone who
the only way to Taka. Do that.
Yeah,
to find his match.
I don't know if Taka is either shy or not interested because he's a pretty good poker player. So I'm hoping he's pretty interested. Like, maybe he's nervous about getting his heart broken again.
Nah, and that's why you can't believe anything that you see on the show. If what's happened is, I think the whole situation with Yui and Noah has made me super skeptical about what happens on it, right? I mean, I think they even on the show, they compared what Sana and Noah are doing to what that idol and that chef dude were doing in the last season, right?
Yeah.
About them sneaking around behind the camera and stuff. So you can't really take too much of what goes on in camera. At least that's what I'm figuring out, to like face value or what's really going on. Man, when Taka was out at that event, that green something event, dude, he was taking pictures with mad chicks, dude. When Io rolled up, he was like arms around like 3 girls, dude, taking pictures and shit, man.
Oh, yeah.
I think he's a player, dude. He's just trying to play it soft for the camera, bro.
Yeah.
I think he's out in the streets, man. But I don't know. I'm not mad at it, dude. If he can get that, he can get that. She's like 20, right? And he just turned 31 on the show.
Yeah, exactly. So and she crazy. Dated a 34-year-old. So.
Before, yeah. So that's funny, man, because she is super forward with everything. She bought him boxers for his birthday. She just straight up said, "Oh, I think you're super attractive, even not on TV," and all this shit, man.
Yeah, and then she was like, "Oh, I'll be thinking of you. Will you be thinking of me?" I was like, I don't know how many hints you got to dodge, but I don't know. Maybe you got to spell it out for him. And I have a feeling he's either A, dodging it, or B, he's just nervous.
It's just funny how the peanut gallery was describing him when she first rolled up. They're like, "Oh man, his voice was a lot deeper, huh?"
Oh, yeah, exactly.
He's like, "Hi, my name is Taka." Just talking with a way deeper voice, trying to sound all cool and shit, man. But yeah, dude, how did it end? What was the last episode? Oh, a new guy came up. So Mai left because her heart got broken by Noah, and then Shohei left because his heart got broken by the whole thing that was going on with Noah and Sana. That was one of the better, I think, goodbyes, man. I definitely felt the bro love when he told Taka that he was leaving when they were just having dinner by themselves, man.
Oh yeah, like yeah, I felt that too. I was like, damn, these guys were in it in the beginning, and one of them's already leaving.
Yeah, dude. So, in fact, here, let's play this. But yeah, had that little private concert, and then, everybody was crying and shit. Which, in hindsight, that makes it crazier too. That fucking when what's her name, Mayu left, nobody was really crying, dude. I think it was
exactly. I didn't realize that. You think that she'd make a good girl or a good girlfriend because she can cook for you. She shows you a lot of attention. She wants to cuddle. She wants to show you all the love. I don't know what's going on and why they find that unattractive. Like they said, it's because it's the chase of the hunt kind of thing. But I'm like, I don't know. And here in America, that's kind of the opposite. You don't want to deal with someone who's like, I don't know, a pain in the ass, or you have to read the person. You want someone you can actually connect and verbalize your feelings, and I don't know. I feel like that was a better choice, but since it's like that, nobody was interested in her and all that.
I think it's because where are they in Japan? The girls' bars, right? I think because that's such a thing, like hostess bars and things like that.
No, yeah.
I think maybe she has too much of that persona where it's not believable, where they think they're just trying to get money off of you or something like that. So maybe that's why it just didn't feel genuine. Whatever she was doing wasn't genuine. Yeah, it seemed all forced and stuff like that. But
either way, I'm like, I wouldn't complain, I'm like, I don't know what's better. You want someone who schemes behind your back or someone who's not genuine? I have no idea.
Oh man, either way, yeah. So Shohei left and played this crazy song, man, which is actually a complete bite off from an older song, dude. But it's okay, we'll let him pass. It's Japanese, so we won't count it against American music, dude. But he left, and then a new guy came in. That was like the last scene of the season, right? When the new guy came in? Yeah.
And the surprise was he just came in and he was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna live with you guys, and I am bisexual. And I was like, interesting. Well, how did the other guys react? They had like strong poker faces. I don't know if they were like scared or nervous, but maybe they were truly acceptive of him.
Yeah.
So
I think the fact that Noah already had a friend, that was bi too, that kind of helped him.
Or make believe. I don't know.
Maybe. Yeah, that's true. That helped him feel more comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I think Talk is just too old to even care about that
stuff. That's what I was gonna ask too, man. Like, do you have any idea how Japanese culture feels about that kind of stuff? It seemed like his friends at least were accepting of it when they had lunch before they left.
Yeah, it might be. I don't know. I really don't know. I can't really say, but I guess over on the west coast of these states, it's generally accepted.
Sure,
it's more accepted, I would say.
Yeah.
Because it's like kind of like a normal thing from what I've seen. But the more different parts of the world, it's really difficult. And if you want to confirm it, especially on TV, I guess it's accepted in the Japanese culture or whatnot. So I don't know.
I mean, aren't there all those mangas with dudes making out that all the girls buy over there, dude?
Yeah, they like that stuff. I think certain particular audience.
So it can't be
yaoi.
It can't be too frowned upon then, right? Since it's an actual thing that's being talked about in media and stuff. So
yeah,
maybe we'll see how much it shakes up the house, man.
Exactly.
That being said, man, how disappointing was Mayu? Remember when she first came up? It was like the last episode of last season, and we thought it was gonna be on and popping throughout this season, and it just wasn't, dude. That kind of sucks, man.
For Mayu?
Yeah, man. We thought she was gonna have just a crazy time at the house with all the guys trying to fight with her for her, and didn't really turn out that way.
Complete opposite. Yeah, they're running away from her.
Did not turn out that way.
Are you? I don't know what's going on. I really don't know what's going on, because if that behavior was over here, like of course there would be a lot of people fighting over her.
Yeah.
But you know, it like destroyed her self-esteem, her confidence. It's because, you know, like every guy that came in the house basically would told her that they only see her as a friend. And I'm like, dude, I don't know what type of fetishes or stuff, you know, the guys like. What are they into? Are they a booty guy or what's going on?
I guess it just goes to show that personality goes a long way, man. But I think, if anything, Taka kind of explained it best, right? Because they went out to dinner, and he said she felt like she was forcing everything, and, you know, it just, things just didn't sit right with him, how she was acting. So there's a method to it somewhere, to their madness of why they didn't like her, dude. But
yeah.
anyways, it'll be interesting, man. It'll be interesting to see next season if Taka ends up with that chick or not. How the chicks react to what's the new guy? Shunsuke, the new guy. How they react to him, man. Oh, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
This
Maybe
run was
Yui will like him. I don't know. Maybe Noah will like him too.
That would be crazy, actually. That would be the twist, the ultimate twist, man.
Yeah, it confirmed him for him too. See, you know, two birds with the one stone.
But yeah, that's been our. Like I said, man, we started watching Terrace House like damn near when we started the podcast, man. So it's funny that it's still going today, dude, and it's becoming kind of a big deal, man. Fucking Terrace House, dude. Awkward Japanese people, man.
Exactly. They declare war right in front of your face. I would think the bro code for me is like, if one of my friends is interested in that person, you know, you stand aside, you know. But them, it's like, oh, I have feelings too. I have it too. Well, best man wins, so good luck. Best of luck. We'll be best friends at the end of the day. I'm like, I don't know how I would feel. That's difficult for me to imagine.
I think what's getting kind of stale too is everybody now, their reason for going on to the show is finding their true love, you know, and that's what was one thing that was cool about Shohei too, was he had a goal. He wanted to write a great album while he was out there at the house. You know, once he did, and once he got on the charts, like he said, he left. So he kind of kept his word. Everybody's still trying to find love, and once they don't find it, they leave. I think Taka's the only other one there that's like, I don't know if did he say he was trying to find love? That's why he's still at the house. He hasn't found that shit yet.
I thought he was like trying to get his career.
That's true.
Or something.
Okay, yeah, his shirts and stuff. Yeah.
And now that his career actually is going, because remember in the last episode he signed that contract.
Oh yeah.
So, and then he was like saying, "Oh, it's all thanks to Terrace House." So maybe his purpose is done.
He's definitely leaving in like 2 episodes, dude, in the next season. That's funny, man.
I wonder how that's gonna be. Like, if he leaves, does what's her name? The new girl leaves too?
That'd be fast, but that wouldn't be the fastest exit we've ever seen. I think in Aloha State, there was a chick that was on the show for 2 episodes, man. It was kind of crazy.
Wow. I thought, what's his name in the very beginning of New Doors? The one, Yusuke, or I forgot his name.
No, man, he was there for like 5 episodes or something like that.
Oh wow.
But no, there was this chick. So it was this one guy, right? And he was like a pro surfer or something like that. And he fell for one of the girls in the house, and they kind of got together out of nowhere. But it was like they only showed that those two were hanging out on her last day. Like, she left the next day the house, right? So I think they tried to bring in this new girl that would try to be a love interest for the surfer dude. It just didn't work out. I don't think she liked it in America or something, and she left after like 2 or 3 episodes. It was kind of crazy.
Jeez.
Yeah, it was kind of wild. It didn't make sense. Aloha State was mad struggling anyways, dude. If we know anything. But yeah, man. So I don't know. We'll see where it goes. We were able to play some cool music, man, because we're doing the podcast on Discord today instead of usually Skyping it, man. Why don't we use Discord? Is it because the connection usually cuts out?
I think we tried it originally, and I was having issues connecting with Discord.
But that was with your phone, or was that on your computer?
It was on my computer, and like it was coming in robotically, and So that's why we switched to Skype, and then
Okay.
well, I don't know if anyone can join this Discord at this particular
That'd be
time.
funny if someone just did, dude. That'd be super
They're like,
funny.
"Hey, are you guys talking about Hot Couch Potato Terrace House?" I'm like, "What?"
Related to Discord though, you could fucking buy games on here now, man. Did you see that?
That's that. I think it was in beta, right, or something like
Oh,
that.
it's totally full on now, man. It's kind of like they got a Steam layout now for games you could buy on here. You can kind of buy
Too late.
everything.
Yeah, no, everything's going on Steam, no matter what.
The funny thing too is you could play or Steam, their chat client has turned into what Discord is now too, man. It's kind of funny. I don't know if you've used Steam recently, but they changed the way their chatting works and it looks like the Steam overlay or like the Discord overlay. It's kind of funny. The reason I bring that up, man, is because Sinner is totally on Discord, man. I have no idea why.
What is Sinner?
So Sinner's the game I played at PAX. I think we saw videos of it before we went to PAX. But it's that one where I was fighting that lady with electricity and stuff, and I was throwing spears at her and shit.
Oh,
the one where
it's like Dark Souls,
yeah,
but it's like smaller.
Yeah, and then where you beat. I guess the thing about that game is every time you beat a boss, you get weaker or you lose an ability. That's the whole thing
is that? I thought that was gonna come on the PlayStation.
I thought so too, man. But it's totally out right now on Discord. It came out on the 16th, so that's kind of wild, man. The only thing is, I don't know how Discord is as a client. I don't know if I just want to buy this for $20 off of Discord like that. I definitely want to play it though, because it looks fucking awesome. Yep. So I don't know. I don't know, man. And then you hover over it, it plays a trailer, and the trailer just looks great too, man. Damn it, dude. It looks like Demon's Souls.
To make your first purchase.
First purchase on Discord. So do you think that only hurts or helps PC gaming, dude? That there's so many operating systems that you could play games through?
I think it's probably helping the competition and knowing that, now it's not, we don't have to rely on Steam. We can rely on another very popular chatting service to do other games. So maybe that's why, for example, like Steam was updating all of their overlay and all that to compete with Discord, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I see that. I mean, because Discord is just super convenient, super easy to use.
It is, so but it's just missing the games, and then Steam itself is missing that whole voice.
No, the chat system was fucking horrible in Steam.
Yeah,
man. I don't know how they got away for that for so long, but then that's the beauty of competition, right? It forces you to be better. So Steam was kind of all by themselves doing whatever the hell they wanted to, and then now they got to improve just because Discord's out here. For me, I think it just hurts PC gaming in my eyes. I know when I turn on my PlayStation, everything's uniform. All my games are there. I could just play whatever. On my computer, there's like 50 different ways I could play a game. I don't know what folder it's in. There's just so many variables to playing shit on the computer. That's why I don't think I get too much into PC gaming.
That's that too. I'm trying to condense everything to Steam. That's why I rebought The Witcher. And I was like, I just want to have everything in one giant folder and I don't have to worry about anything. But yeah, like now you have to download certain clients. I think like Ubisoft, you have to download their own client.
Yep.
I hate that. So it's like, I don't know what games I have installed. Yeah. And now I'm like trying to just condense mainly like the 2-bit retro-bit games that you can find on Steam. I'm trying to like put it onto my Switch or try to find it on Switch, so that way I can actually start playing the game, because generally the games I buy on Steam, I don't really get into it, or I don't start it. I usually start console games over my PC games, unless you guys are like doing stuff on the PC, then I'll join you guys. But other than that, I still got so many games in my library. I've never even installed or launched it, but I have to like force myself to start playing these games. So like Galgun. We have to finish that. Maybe I'll just buy it on the Switch.
But yeah, no, it's funny you mentioned, like your 2-bit like platformer type games, man. I'm still playing Hollow Knight. I actually finished Hollow Knight last night, actually. Great game, dude. I think I described it on here before as the 2D platformer version of Bloodborne. That's exactly what it is, man. Just the whole atmosphere and the fighting and everything is just great. I have to play through the DLC, and there's one thing in the base game that I just can't beat, dude, and it's killing me, man. It's kind of horrible, dude. I think this is...
So you're just gonna have to give up?
Nah,
for the first
dude.
time in your life?
Nah, man.
Yep. Is that what it's gonna go on?
I think I've collectively spent 10 hours on this shit, bro. Honestly, like trying to beat this, and it's horrible, man. There's times when I just give up runs because I take too much damage on the first go or something like that. You know what I mean? I think I spoke earlier about how I was fighting a boss for 2 or 3 hours, and I was just so stubborn to not go and leave before I beat it. But I eventually beat it. With this one, I actually left, powered up my weapons and my powers before trying it again, and I still got my ass kicked. So I don't know what it's gonna take, man. I'm about to go through all the DLC and get all those power-ups before I try it again, man. It's crazy. It's crazy hard. For no reason, too. If you've ever played Hollow Knight, it's called the Trial of the Fool. If you're familiar with that, that shit is just super duper hard, man. I've been grinding at it for way too long. But it's funny, what I noticed is I play that game with the D-pad. Is that weird, dude?
See, let me look at my Switch. Hold up.
Because I don't think I played the Messenger with the D-pad. I think I played that with the joystick.
What? That's weird. The buttons are all separated.
Yeah, on the Switch, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but on the PlayStation, I'm definitely playing Hollow Knight with the D-pad. And it wasn't until I watched a video, I tried to get some tips on how to beat Trial of the Fool. They were talking about using the joystick, and I was like, what? I can't do that, man. And I don't know. Do you think that's just the old schoolness in us using the D-pad still? Where it's like all the games we ever had before that were the platformers, you had the D-pad anyways. There was no joystick you could use. Or do you think it's just like a personal thing?
I use the D-pad when I'm playing fighting games, the old Mega Man X games. Just basically. But this does not feel like a D-pad to me. This feels like 4 different
on
buttons.
The Switch?
Yeah. I don't know how you find this as a D-pad. Maybe buy another.
Well, no, I got Hollow Knight on PlayStation, so that's why I'm using the D-pad on there. Yeah.
Oh, that's why. Okay, let me pull out my PlayStation controller.
Because it is. I mean, the joystick's kind of in a weird spot. That's the only thing I can fault the DualShock for, is the joysticks are in a fucking weird spot. But
the
D-pad is way more comfortable.
Natural.
Yeah. So I thought it was just me, but I think for us in general, D-pads are way better for platformers. I feel like it's more precise, Like I don't have to guess, am I holding it diagonally down or am I holding it down, for when I'm trying to do a down attack in one of these platformers.
Yeah. I can see you using D-pad. Yep.
Yeah. No, but the game is fun, dude. Now that you mention it, it is comparable to Mega Man. Because there were definitely bosses in Mega Man that I just could not beat. Or I think there was like one of the Wily dungeons in Mega Man 8 I just couldn't beat, dude. I had to cheese my way through it. It was one of the snowboarding levels where I just couldn't figure out the timing. So I just had to spam this ability that held you in place for like, I don't know, 5 seconds it was. So I didn't have to do jumps anymore. I could just keep spamming this and floating in one spot. But yeah, it's to that point. But in Hollow Knight, I can't cheese it like that. So who knows, man? We'll see. I only have to play that game for 4 more days anyways. Well, maybe 2, because Spider-Man DLC comes out on Tuesday. Did you pick up the expansion pass for that?
Not yet.
Oh, no,
I should. I keep forgetting because I think from when we went to Din Tai Fung with our friend Dustin.
Oh yeah, dude, that was the greatest meal.
Din Tai Fung was amazing, so we spent a good amount of money there.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
I think we won't be there for a good month or so.
Oh, yeah.
Because reservations backed up all the way, and now maybe we can ask to, if people are going, maybe we can have them like order something and take it home.
Because that was weird. We were there yesterday at 2, right? 2 o'clock was our reservations. And I feel like the moment we sat down, they took our order. They said, oh, okay, it's last call, guys. I was like, wait, why do you guys close at 2:30 or something? What the fuck?
Oh, yeah. And I felt like we were being rushed because they kept coming to our table and just like, like overlooking our table to see if we finished our food. But we were taking our sweet fucking time eating it. I was like, I am not going to be rushed if we're not going to be able to eat this food anymore.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to enjoy it to the fullest. But everyone was nice. When we're leaving, everybody and their baby's mama was saying goodbye to us.
Man. That's how you can tell they're
waiter.
new, dude. Yeah.
Yep. So I think it won't be like that the next time we ever go back there.
They're
like,
gonna be
fuck
mad.
out.
They're
like,
gonna be
out.
mad. Yeah.
Yeah. Hurry up. You have a 1 hour limit.
Yeah. So maybe it's just for their soft opening. That's maybe why they have these weird hours. But it'll be interesting, man. It will be interesting to see when that place opens up more, to see if it's still as busy. But no, that was a good meal, man. I can't wait to eat there again, bro. I'm crying.
Yeah. That won't be for another year.
2019 is when you're gonna be out there next.
Shit.
Well, yes, the first of I think 3 Spider-Man DLCs comes out on Tuesday, and it's just gonna involve Black Cat, so that'll be good. They hinted to her a lot. There was a Black Cat side quest in Spider-Man. I heard they added New Game Plus with Ultimate difficulty, so you can just play through the whole game again, even harder. I know we played on the hardest difficulty, so I can't imagine it being any harder than that, dude. That's gonna be kind of crazy.
Exactly. And I had my fill already, so I just want to play all of the DLCs.
Yeah,
and then,
the new stuff. Yeah. No,
I don't want to go back through all of it because I just want to keep that fresh, nice memory in my mind. I don't want to like capture anything else and like I don't know, ruin my experience again.
Yeah. If you yeah, and I think I've said that before too, man. I just want to still play in that setting, in that universe, in that New York as Spider-Man, doing different stuff, dude. Even if you want to come out with a DLC of just random street crimes or something, I'll fucking play that shit, dude. Just swing around the city and fight shit as that. Yeah, that'd be cool. I don't know what the other 2 are. I don't even think they've said what the other 2 DLCs are, but nah, I'm hyped. Spider-Man just has a crazy rogues gallery or set of villains too, so they can come out with whatever they want, dude. It'll be tight.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I think that's it for me, man. You got anything else, dude?
Dark Souls Remaster came out on Switch.
Oh, dude, you gonna buy that? I saw that.
Yeah, think about picking it up, and then I saw the amiibo too, which looks pretty awesome. It's the sun guy doing his pose, infamous pose, but looked online and that amiibo is already sold out. So I'm like,
shit.
Oh, okay.
What do you use it for?
I have no idea. I still have no idea what the amiibos are used for. I think you can place it like on the top right on a Joy-Con.
Yeah, it's supposed to give you in-game items.
Oh,
that's why the cereal box I think gives you coins in Mario, and then you could use it in other games too to get stuff as well. But yeah, I don't know how that'll work in Dark Souls. Maybe it'll summon the sun bro to your world to help you out.
You better be helping me all the way, because I don't know. I think we have to pay online for the online to even have other people there.
Yeah, but isn't it only $20 on Switch?
I don't remember. $40.
But even then, you can't voice chat. You have to like talk on the phone for the voice chat.
Yeah, exactly.
That's so broken, dude.
Oh, it got good reviews. 84, 9.5. Damn, IGN gave it 9.5.
Wait, on Switch?
Yeah, for the Switch remastered.
That's not bad, actually. But yeah, nah.
I'm gonna pick that up.
The Switch is definitely the perfect throwing size. So I don't think I'm gonna pick it up on the Switch, dude. I already have it on PlayStation 4. It's funny that you mentioned summoning the sun, bro. I remember the first time I played the game, I was stubborn. I didn't want anybody to help me out, so I fought the gargoyles by myself.
Dang.
And just grinded out at that for like 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever it was. This playthrough, when I played the remastered version, when I fought the gargoyles, my PTSD kicked in. So I summoned the sun, bro, right away, dude. And I killed that. I one-shotted that shit. It was great.
Because he like takes all the aggro and it's like perfect.
He helps so much, man. He does so much damage. That one, and I think the Iron Golem, whatever that boss fight is, the one before you get picked up by those white demon-looking things. There's an NPC you could summon at that, and he like 2 shots the boss. It's kind of crazy, dude.
Damn.
I just stood there while you
check
murdered
that out.
him. But yeah, no, that game is good times. Damn, thinking about all the struggles I've been through games like Dark Souls and Bloodborne, and the one that's getting me is this 2D platformer called Hollow Knight. Holy shit, dude. It's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah. I think we said last time Skybound is picking up Walking Dead. They're hiring people, but they don't have a date on when they're gonna start working on the last 2 episodes yet. So RIP, man. We might not see that shit until 2020. It might be next gen, dude.
Yeah. I was reading an article like how Walking Dead already lost a lot of their fan base. Because they've just been dragging it on, and I think it was supposed to be about the cure, finding the cure, why everything's going to shit, but not about that anymore. It's about just settling in with the community next door.
Now, is this TV show, comic, game, or just all of them overall?
Oh, the one I was mentioning was the TV show. I don't know how like the game is. Maybe the game is like taking off, but
that's what I don't get too. They're touting this season as Rick Grimes' last season, right?
Yep.
So what's gonna happen? Is he just gonna like leave?
He's gonna die, and then in the show, and then no, maybe he's gonna like go on his journey on finding himself, and then Daryl's gonna take over and become the leader.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at that. But the show is dragging on, dude, without a like conclusion or without a resolution.
Now,
Exactly.
It's like they were on their way to finding the cure, and then all of a sudden it was a lie, and it's like, what do we do now? Oh yeah, let's fight with this other guy that's a biker, even though I'm a trained cop professional. So yeah.
No, as you explain that right now, I just fell out of love with Walking Dead. That's in those 2 minutes of you explaining that shit. Oh man. But yeah, man. Anything else, dude?
That's
Red fucking Dead, bros. Oh my god, it's actually coming out. We're gonna be playing it, dude, in less than a week. Oh, I'm sure that's all our podcast is gonna be about next week, man.
Yep. So gotta finish Spider-Man before that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna power through that game, dude. 2 days won't be that bad. Yep. But yeah, until then, Rick, some words of wisdom.
I think I already said this in the last podcast, but triple double crunch wrap box, you gotta get it. It's filled with 2 tacos, lettuce, tomato, has some nacho cheese inside, and it's filled with a wrap. So get it, eat it in the parking lot, eat it in the drive-thru right in front of them. It's amazing.
All right, guys.